Hi guys, John Lopez UK here today, and today I'm just making a quick video showing my entire car collection in Need for Speed Heat Studios on iPhone 11 iOS. So let me just show you guys the garage I have right now. The first one is a Mercedes-Benz C300 AMG, which make the volume a bit lower. Basically, this one, I have this one. I also have a Acura RSX from 2001. I also have a Lamborghini Huracan Conformante, and I also have this Bel Air Chevrolet, along with a Mercedes AMG G-Wagon. So let's just start. I'm gonna do the entire car collection. I've modified every single vehicle in here, some to certain tastes. Others, I don't even know what I was doing. But I'm just going to go through the entire thing. So, the first one here is a Nissan 180SX Type X, which has been Silla 80 swapped. Front end is a Silvia, and the rear end is a 180SX. I'm not going to cover all the vehicle upgrades and all that. You're gonna have to find that out yourself. I'm just gonna show off my entire collection. This is just the Mazda Miata, wide-bodied, slammed, and then we have after that, it's a Volvo 242 DL. Which has been made to look like a rally car. I've got a wing on it. I've got some rally tires. I don't know why the rear ones are smaller than the front. It's just a bug in this game. I've got what looks to be like fog lights that are still covered up. And that's about it. I've also got a livery on it. I have this Honda Civic 2015 right here. So there's always a tire glitch where the rear one will be smaller than the front, but I tried to make them look all the same size. This one, not that many upgrades, just a simple wide body kit and a small wing, and a few changes to the front end. That's about it, and some new rims. We have the BMW i8 now. I went a bit crazy on this one. I kind of did the whole in Need for Speed Heat Studios, I should say, that you can cover the entire windshield, and you cover all the windows in one color. So I just did that, and the roof line matched with the windscreen and everything. So it just looks. I thought it looked good. You might hate it, but that's that. And then we also have a Corvette Chevrolet Corvette. Nothing, not that many upgrades, not really a few body kit upgrades, and I covered the rear windscreen and windows with decals, and that's about it for that one. The Devil Z. If you watch Wangan Midnight, you'll know this car. Very ironic, very iconic car. So I tried to make it look as close as possible. I've got the number plate from it as well. Let me know what you think. And then after that, I have. Don't mind the name of my car. Some of them are weird. This one, it's not really that wide. I gave it a quick wide body kit and a small wing. Made it look like some subtle upgrades, that's it. Stock rims. And then I made this Mini Cooper, which is supposed to be some sort of a rally car, but I didn't really do that. I ended up making a show car. So, that's that. Audi A5 Saloon. Nothing much, just a few upgrades here and there. Number plate. Try to make it look normal. Nothing that crazy for this one. The wide body kit on this is barely noticeable, but you can see one if you really look closely. After that, we have the Polestar one. This one I just decided to give it a few simple upgrades, and that was about it. No need for a crazy wing, no need for huge mismatching bodywork, so I just went for a simple wide body kit, and that was about it for this thing. Moving on to the next garage, we have here this Dodge Viper. It's very nice. I just did a complete white build of it, and that was about it. Snake, because that's I believe it's a snake from that badge. A Nissan R34. Some simple, nothing that crazy. Of course, there's a wide body kit, new bumpers, new hood, new spoiler. I actually dislike the R34 compared to all the other GTRs. Look, we have the R32, R33, R34, and R35. And I just dislike the R34 compared to all of them. I don't know why. We have this one, which is we attempted to make it look like a police car, but it doesn't. We didn't have police liveries or anything, so we just put Speed Academy, and that was about it. Simple upgrades, that was about it. It's supposed to look like an American police car. This right here is a lowrider from. Have you seen Romeo and Juliet, the film from? What year it's from? I believe the early 2000s. But they had the Capulet had a lowrider that looked very similar to this one, so I decided to kind of remake it. I know I didn't get every single detail and everything. It's not perfect, but I just tried to make it look like it. So. That's that one. After that, we have a Mazda RX-7. The paint job's just a bit weird. Also, some vehicles look absolutely awful because sometimes I have an inner ricer. If you know car guys, all of us have inner ricers. We look at cars that look already perfect and we want to do some stuff to it. Naughty stuff, huge wing, awful stuff you don't want to know. This one, not that many upgrades. New rims, new rear bumper, new front bumper, splitter, and spoiler, and that's about it. This one's a Toyota GT86. Oh no, wait, no, my bad, this was a Subaru BRZ. I just looked and I thought it was a GT86. New rear taillights, new front headlights. Camber all the way for show purpose only, stance nation of course. You've got that rear wing. And what else? Yeah, that's about it. New front bumper, new rear bumper, new hoods. Jag fag. Yeah, I build some of these sometimes. Nothing that important, just a new front bumper, new rear bumper, and some new rims. And then we have a Camaro. Which is... Oh, actually, it looks... That thick rear tire makes it look like a drag car, so I guess I'll keep it on this one. Oh, I didn't edit this. I didn't edit the number plate. But that's it. I didn't do that many upgrades to it, just very simple stuff. So no, we don't want to save it. Let's just keep going. We have an Audi R8. The R8, I have to admit, is quite a nice car actually. The rims do change color if you look. There's Spectrum. But besides that, that's about it. The car's not that important. Just a quick body kit on a brand new Audi R8. Facelift the front end, 2015 rear end. So that's it. Next we have the BMW M2, which we gave it a subtle small wide body. small badge next to the rear number plate. And that's about it. Nothing that much. Over here we have a BMW M4 convertible, the F83. So looking at this one right now, we just went for a brand new paint job, new exhaust tips, F82 life. This is actually an F83 convertible, but still F82 for life. I do absolutely love these M3s. I might get one soon actually. And because it's convertible, we get to see the entire interior as well, so not that bad. Good rims, I have to admit, even if they're only my standard. We have this rally Subaru that never went to rally. We could slam it down, but that's then for show purpose, not rally, so we're going to keep it all the way up. No, I don't want to say that. That's about it for that one. Then we have this Lotus, lonely because people don't often buy Lotuses anymore. They're like, they're a car that's been forgotten about. Like, if you ask anyone to name a sports car, cheap, low-end sports car, what are people going to say? Oh, a Mazda MX-5 or a TVR. Maybe they might say something like an RX-7 or an R32. But these, the Lotus, they're quite lonely. No one knows about them anymore. The Dodge purple. Yeah, so I just went for a wide body kit, made it look like a Dodge Demon. And that's about it. Pink paint job, of course. Then we went for a BMW M4, which is the, I believe it's the F82 actually. But new front bumper, new rear bumper, complete remake of it. Almost the exact opposite from the convertible that we made earlier. The Nissan 350Z actually. I gave it a nice body kit, and then I renamed it the number plate 360Z because that actually doesn't exist yet. So yeah, that's that. Except the Chevy Camaro, I actually do like the rear tire being that small, so kind of works. 1970s. I actually don't know when this car was made. I might be wrong with that. Might have to put switch it to 1980s, but you never know. Corvette, the what the fuck thing. Yeah, nothing much. New paint job, new rims, new spoiler. That's about it. A Porsche that's been rusted. Yeah, I do these sometimes, rusted car builds. I had to make it look like it's been destroyed, rustic. I had to just make it look like it's been sitting in a scrapyard for a while, and now it's just a piece of rubbish. So that's about that. Nothing that important about it. The Pontiac from the 1980s, I believe. I actually do love the 80s. Like, if you look at a lot of films and games and all that, the ones that take place in America, 1980s, they're very interesting. So that's this new body kit and that. I really like the roof idea with that part that opens up, so you get a feeling of the outside without having a real convertible car. I do love that idea. Wish they had that in newer cars, but they don't anymore. Here we have a Volkswagen Golf with some new rims, slammed down, new exhaust, new front end, and just the splitters and that. Nothing that important for that one. An MX-5. This is sort of a poor man's sports car. I do like the first generation though. The one with the pop-up headlights. Those were nice. Much better than these. I do like the rear end on these though. So that's that. We have this. I called it the screwed point. That's number plate. I don't know what I was thinking while I was making this one actually. I forgot. Maybe I was just an all orange theme, Bible Cup thing. And here we are with the... Okay. You might be thinking, what the fuck is this? Now, basically, I got bored one day and I looked through my Need for Speed Heat, and all of a sudden, my inner racer kicked in. And I'm like, I'm looking through the vehicles, which one should I race? And I looked at this one, and it was like, alright then, Ford Focus it is. So I went through, I fucked the car up, and now it's just a piece of rubbish. I definitely put an oh shit plate, huge exhaust, a nice spoiler. Actually, it's not that nice, I have to admit. Tell me what you think about this. Tell me if you think it sucks, and I should make it something that's legit enjoyable, or I should keep it. Ford, oh shit. Yeah, I'll do this now with the rear wing and that, and simple wide body kit, and that's about it. Nothing else that's that important. And all yellow, because that's just something I do. And then we have this one, which is basically every single YouTuber car out there. After you buy your car for YouTube, what you do is you chrome the fuck out of it. And then some YouTubers who are just starting to grow up in fame, they'll chrome the fuck out of it with a cheaper product like aluminium foil or a tin foil, and just, yeah, they just do that. It's like these YouTubers right here. Just looking at their cars, you can see what I mean. Foil and chrome. And then we have this one. What did I call this one again? Hold on. Pagani Hell. I can't really describe this one, I have to say. Alright, and then we have the BMW M5. This one, the rear tire's gone again. Basically, I just took it and gave it a simple paint job and that. I deleted the rear bumper, but I couldn't remove the diffuser. The diffuser just stayed on, it wouldn't leave, so I decided I was only going to do a bumper delete. And then after that, we got the tail lights. Nice number plate, nice rear spoiler, and then we just let it go. After that, we didn't really care about it. So after that, here is the Mercedes from the garage intro. Here it is, AMG C63 AMG, and the number plate. We've got a nice paint job for it. This is actually one of my dream cars, except I don't like this. Like, it's a dream car of mine, but I like the 2014 ones. I'll put a picture up on screen of which one I like. And now we have a Ferrari rally car. Basically, I just decided, what would a Ferrari look like as a rally car? So I gave it nice, weird rims, weird tires. I gave it something between the spoiler and a lot of sponsors, like a shit fuck ton of them. And that was about the whole design. And the rear wing, because aerodynamics are required on dirt. After that, Lamborghini Countach. I believe this is also from the 70s, I'm just not sure. Looking at it from about this angle, all the paint matches and everything looks good. And then when you look at it from here, it's kind of screwed. 1970s love. This thing was like, I believe, the king of the 70s. If I'm wrong and this was from like the 60s or the 80s, then I'm sorry, you can call me a knobhead in the comments below. But for the meantime, I think I'm right. This is not actually that thick, so don't listen to the title of that. Basically, I just took it, E30, wide body, and new spoiler, and new paint job, and that was about it. Nothing else, and some new rims. And then we have next garage. Alright, so we have this thing, the Honda rally car. It's not even really a rally car anymore, it's just a cheap little Civic boy, or type of a bullshit car, so that's about it. I never really gave a fuck about it, so I just left it like that. And here we are with a, what the hell was this brand called again? Mercury Cougar. So it's a, so if you know Romeo and Juliet, like I said again, it's the, well, the Montague don't drive something like this, but I feel like the Capulet have a nice low rider. Montague have this shit ass pickup truck, so might as well give them a nice low rider to match the Capulet. with their thing. Plus Romeo's got a nice low rider as well. Not really, but I'll put them on screen. You can see all of them. This is Romeo's low rider, but you never know. So that's about that. Range Rover Defender kind of tried to make it look like it was part of the military, but not really. Had to give it a nice little plate to tell people to go, yeah, fuck off. Next we got a Lamborghini, which it's basically an entire monastery kit on a Lamborghini, except we took everything that was monastery, carbon, like the whole thing was carbon fiber, and we just got rid of it all and covered it all with a paint job. So that's that. And we are an Acura, simple, cheap front wheel drive car on a budget, 2001 boy, because these were seen in the movie Fast and the Furious, the very first one, if you've seen that one. Next we have an E46 M3, very nice. I just did a few upgrades, simple here, there. That's about it, and that's about it. This one also tried to make it look like a police car, but we didn't have delivery, and this one was not looking in the best shape. I made this so long ago, so I don't really know what I was doing. This was made back when I got this phone, so we're not going to worry about that. Oh, I missed this one. The Mercedes-Benz, I kind of just gave it a wide body kit, and then that's about it. License plate. It's supposed to be like, instead of a town name, it's Mercedes-Benz. Is a 2015 model, and YouTube, since I'm a YouTuber. And then we've got a small spoiler in the back. Spoiler alert, it's not that big. I shouldn't have said that, that was cringe AF. So we've got this BMW M5 M competition. Actually not an M competition, man, it's just an M. And wide body, slammed the fuck down to the ground, diffuser delete, and that was about it. That was the whole plan with that one. And then after that we had a Lamborghini, which we just took new rims, new paint, done. That was it, and fucked off. So that's that one. And then we have a R30 is actually a 2000 GTR. It's not made in 2000. It was definitely older. I think it's like the R31. I'm not sure actually right now. So I'll make sure to check up on that later on. They're not even. I'm not going to do that. That'll be a waste of my time. Next we have this Acura NSX concept. Nothing that important. Just a stupid idea of mine. And then after that, Volkswagen screwed, kind of had to make it look like it was a rally car for a time being, had nice rims, and then a nice wing, and it was abandoned in a storage garage like this one we're in right now, and another place is crap. That was the whole idea around that one, nothing that important. Koenigsegg Regera, we got a small rear wing and a paint change. That's about it. The Ford Mustang, I do like these actually. Quite good cars. I actually rented one that while I was in Vegas, so... Oh, I didn't release a... Fuck! I forgot to release a day 3 in Vegas. Okay, I'll do that right after this video. But basically, RTR GTRs. Yeah, I don't know where I was going for with the plate. 5.0 V8. And then we have this Ford Mustang Boss, which we decided to make it look like it was rusted out, and made it look like it was some sort of part of a racing team that just abandoned it. Like it's got like an F marking on the side of it to tell like what group it was in, and then we had like a number on it. And then we have a gun mat BMW M3. I actually forgot how I got this paint job. I'm not going to show it on camera right now. I'm just going to not care. Basically, that's about it. Nice paint job, wide body, and we fucked off. The Mitsubishi Evo. I actually really like the Evo. It's a nice sedan. Now, if you know who I am, you'll know that I don't like the... If you give me a coupe, I'll drive it, but I won't enjoy it. If you give me a convertible, I'll enjoy it. If you give me a station wagon, I'll enjoy it. It's like Mercedes-Benz, they make one of everything now. So that's the Lancer Evolution. Next we have, oh crap, I've skipped a few, haven't I? Yeah, I've skipped a few. This one's supposed to be Alfa Romeo Runner. What we kind of decided to do with this one was, if you've seen the movie, no, you know what, we're not even gonna do that. Okay, I'll just make it look like you're running away and this is the car you're gonna do it in. So that's about it. Nothing that important. Okay, let's go to the other builds. R32, my favorite Skyline of all time. I do actually love these ones. I didn't know what I was doing with the stickers, so look like a numb. Well, it's kind of advertising, but it's kind of a knob head with this one. Simple stickers, nothing that important. We don't get an R32 in this game, which is just sad. So, alright, what have I missed? And we have this Chevrolet piece of crap over here. Military vehicle, also fuck off plate, because you got to tell everyone behind you to fuck off because you're part of the military and you can shoot them in a minute. But we're not going to give a fuck about that. Yeah, Lamborghini Diablo Lehman. I forgot what I was doing with the number plate of these. And then I just gave it a simple little paint job, and the holes so the driver can see through on the left side of the car. So we're not gonna worry about that. A Nissan 370Z with a complete body kit that makes it look like utter garbage. And it looks like a different car if you look at it from a certain angle. It doesn't look like a 370Z anymore. And we're not going to care about that because that's just that. Ah, my favorite. The Toyota Supra. As you can see, I just gave the Supra a bit of a few upgrades in the front, rear, and nice paint job, nice rear spoiler, of course. Supra. Yeah, I know what you're all doing right now behind the camera. You're going, oh, is that a Supra? Is that a Supra? Ah, nah, it's a Supra. Yeah, this was a Lamborghini. I just gave this a few simple upgrades. That was it. Tax the rich. As if anyone's gonna find out who's behind that. This is a Mercedes Monastery complete kit. So that's this. Completely modified. God damn it. Okay, after that we have this. This is a Volvo race car. This is Boy Racer. This is basically what would happen if the Fast and the Furious took place in around 1960s, or if this is from like the 50s or something. I'm not really sure. I forgot. Okay, and then we have this Mustang. I forgot what that name is. Ford Fuckstang. Yeah, it's supposed to be like an off-road rally built Mustang. And fuck, that thing's covered in number plate. It says fuck you fag. So that's that. And then here we are with the most riced McLaren ever. You've got the really nice body kit that doesn't match the car's original profiling. You've got the oversized spoiler in the rear end. You've got the nice exhaust that work, and also another fuck fag plate. And you've got these mismatched rear wheels and tires on the rear end with off-roading ones and white walls. So that's that. We've got the American flag to show patriotism, even though I'm not an American citizen at all. You see, you've got those extra turbos in the front. You see, more turbos means more horsepower, so you've got to shove those up front. And the more stickers, the more horsepower. So you see all these stickers on here, they're not just for show purpose, they're for functionality. Yeah, and I did make sure to ensure the vehicle's so high up, so all the air can squeeze underneath the vehicle. And they need the wheels outward so much so the car is more stable to the ground. Yeah, Yeah, and I've got these small mirrors. Oh, I sound like a fucking pleb, don't I? Alright, let's get rid of that. Okay, this thing is what you call an M4 GTS. I've got like nothing to say about it, so let's forget about that and let's move on. So, next car is a Honda S2000. I just went for a quick, simple respray, rims, hood, front end, hard top, and that was about it. We've got Porsche, no upgrades at all, just number plate, rims, and that was about it. Don't need to worry about that car. We have this Chevrolet Corvette. I don't think I've actually seen one of these before. Oh, I might have. I haven't been in America that long. I've been there for about a few years now. A bit longer than a year, so I think I might have seen one of those. I'm not sure. Lamborghini Mercy logo. Let's not show the license plate before I get demonetized for that. So basically, yeah, we've got a wide body kit for it. New, no, the rims are still original. Everything's original basically. New spoiler, new rear end. Don't need to see any of that. Alright, let's move on to this one right here, this American car. I actually don't know what the phrase Cholo means. I've heard people say it all the time. I just gave it some white walls, made it look legit, and made sure to give it a good paint job, and that was about it. And, yeah. This is kind of what would happen if The Fast and the Furious took place in the 1960s. That car might have been in the 50s. I'm not that sure. Mercedes-Benz, the S-Class, because why not? GTR, the AMG GTR, yeah. It's not that many upgrades, just some appearances here there. Lamborghini tax, I always do this. Tax fag. Yeah, I just want to basically just make it look like you spent all your fucking tax refunded money on this. So that's about that. Okay, let's forget about that. CAHP police, yeah. Nothing weird, just a quick wide body kit on the Evolution, and then we made it look like a police car, which it isn't, so ironic, kind of. Jag Fag 3. Yeah, I make a lot of Jag Fag vehicles. I mean, the only people you really see driving Jaguars are some old people who are gonna go golfing. Besides that, I mean, you don't see anyone driving Jaguars. Unless your parents bought a Jaguar and you end up inheriting the car after they pass away, which we're not going to talk about because that's just sad that you get a Jaguar and that your parents passed away. So that this thing's wide AF. This might be the widest car in the game, but that body kit makes it wide. So I just put fucked on the plate. Gotta show that off, don't I? Alright, that Lamborghini Tax 2. I've made a lot of tax vehicles. Yeah, I just gave some simple paint job ideas, nothing crazy. Might do this in real life, and I forgot to slam it. There we go, now it's done. Now let me just save the vehicle, of course, waiting for it to save. Maybe later, we're not going to give a fuck about that. My EA account is not screwed. Porsche exclusive. I'll take a look, new rims, new spoiler, new stripes, done. That's it. Done. We're not going to pay attention to that many Porsches. There's too many of them. Take a look around. Spoiler, Porsche, number plate, rims, headlights, done. That was it. The Ferrari FXX. What? FXARRI. Basically, the whole idea around it was some of the vehicle would be an FXXK and some of it would be the Ferrari, the LaFerrari. So it was kind of a mixture between both. And then after that, McLaren hell. This is what a rich person would drive out into the purge doing. Off-road tires, suspension all the way up, and they'd have armor all over the vehicle to protect them against the purge. So that's that. Next we got this thing, which is basically the whole monastery kit in a non-convertible version of the vehicle, and that's about it, so you don't need to know about that. Honda Fit. That fitment though. That fitment. Okay, we're not going to talk about that. New body kit and that. Simple. New paint job. Gotta go for a pink NSXXX. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that. And new headlights. Those rims though. That fitment. And of course you have the typical. And also I made the rear window look like it was more of a legit rear window. So we're not going to worry about that one. Armored Dodge. I've seen The Fate of the Furious. Dom Toro. Supposed to stand for Dom Toretto, who is one of the protagonists of the movie. He drives an armored snow charger through the snow and runs it into a... He misses a submarine and his car explodes. He's a Dodge in every single movie, so I mean, we had to make sort of that, but I gave up halfway through, so we're not going to care about that. And then we have what happens if a YouTuber buys a Ferrari, and Heat 666. And yeah, basically this is what happens if a YouTuber buys a Ferrari. And then we have an Aston Martin 007 Spy, of course. Yeah, on something that looks like this. I do admit the car, I have to say, I made it so it wasn't that bad. I made sure to tint the windows extra black, so it's definitely a James Bond vehicle that you can't see inside of. And then you also, okay, next page, we have this weight reduction, bro. If you look at it, it's carbon fiber. Next, you've got all the body panels missing. Extra lightweight, bro. And of course, you've got the camber. That's absolute goddamn crazy. But besides that, there's nothing that interesting about it. Just a shit ton of weight reduction. And now for the custom GT. This is a Mustang. I never believed this at first, but I had to look it up on the web. This is a Ford Mustang. Yes, this is what they look like. Noise bomb, because this would be a teenager's dream. God damn it. You got that rear bit there, and a small body kit, and that's just about it. Nothing that important on that vehicle. Porsche, I was gonna race this one, but I gave up halfway through. My inner racer immediately kicked out, and I'm like, thank God, I don't need to race a Panamera. Ironically, we were planning on putting this one into Mad Out, but we decided not to and put an old one in. Just because of the interior. Next we have a Porsche Runner. If you've seen Bad Boys for Life, which I already had, I have, and you've seen the Porsche in the beginning. It's like a red, it's a red Porsche. No, it's a dark blue Porsche, and they run it through sand and everything. So I had to make this one look like someone was driving it through sand and everything. It's not that realistic, but I did my best. You might say my collection is arse, but sometimes it's, I have to admit to myself, to me it's not as bad. This is a funny joke. You take rear number plate 007 Bond. So the whole idea around it is that one half of the car has been sitting in a barn and garage and it's been rusting the fuck out. The other end has been enjoying itself and has a nice green paint job. From this angle, you cannot tell that it's rusted. From this angle, you cannot tell that it's not been rusted. So that's that. What else do I have? I have this Slam Porsche with a wide body and a nice huge spoiler, older. I have to admit, all the older Porsches with huge wings on the back look absolutely perfect. And then we have a McLaren P1, of course, you know, the typical YouTuber buys a P1, this is what happens. Nothing that important. They have a GTR YouTuber, of course, because this is what happens when a YouTuber buys a GTR R35. slam it, bag it. Wait, what else do you do? Wide it, carbon, and you're done. Now you don't show anyone about your performance upgrades because you did absolutely none, and that's about it. And we skipped a few. So we skipped the fucked Ferrari. This is a Ferrari Testarossa. I just went for an old rusted theme on this one. Also made this one look like it was rubbish. It kind of did match because it only has one wing mirror. I don't know about the other ones, but I tried doing this. I'm trying to get the second one back, and it's just not there. So I don't think this one has a wing mirror for that side. I just made it look like it was rubbish. That was about it. And then we have a racing Lamborghini. Yes, a Huracan, finally built for real racing and not that bullshit that you saw earlier about the tax and that. Of course, we have to put hell on the plate, and it's got to be a convertible because, you know, all race cars are convertible. Next, I have a Nissan Silvia, which I absolutely like because I've made it perfect. Some small badges here, there. And then we've got the nice paint job, a nice body kit, and everything matches. Let me know what you think about that one. And we have the final garage here. Yeah, Aston Martin Vulcan purple with a clear wing. Nothing that interesting. If it makes you puke, sorry. Made a small pretty McLaren with a huge wing on the back, and that was about it for this one. Kind of just gave up. A Land Rover from hell. I know that people call them Range Rovers, others call them Land Rovers. Whatever you call them, I call them Range Rovers. Sometimes I call them Land Rovers. But basically this one, I had to put it Land Rover because Range Rover wouldn't fit, and I had to put hell in there. So I had to make it look like it took a beating from off-roading. I didn't do the tires because I didn't do that. And that's about that one. Plymouth Barracuda. So, kind of started during lunch. We were all in the cafeteria. Me and my friends, we were walking out of school, and this is what we decided to do. He was like, we saw that Barracuda outside. He was like, that thing is beautiful. Imagine if I could build something like that. It was purple. It wasn't really my type, I have to say. So, he went to Need for Speed Heat Studios, and he started building one of his own. So I did too, and I decided to ruin it for him. He absolutely hated a yellow on a nice old car. So I just put his name on the back, Robert G. What a lad. Look at it. This thing would match him perfectly. I know he's going to be watching this video. He's going to be, oh, for fuck's sake. You've put my name on the plate. You fucking royster card of shit. You fucking dickhead. But no, I'm just looking at it now, and it's something. If my inner ricer really kicked in, and I would have done much more harm to this thing than you see right now. So kind of this was like I don't know how to say it. Let's just move on. Not even going it. And we have this Nissan purple because you've got to purple the entire fucking thing. There you go. All of it's purple. And that's about it. Yeah. Alright, what else do we have? We have a WRX rally car with everything at the top to make it look as legit as possible. And that's just about it. Nothing that important. McLaren P1 Neon, of course, because yeah, this is a perfect race car, bright pink, so everyone can see you out there while you're doing your thing. The Hyperstar Ferrari. Oh shit, one. Yeah, basically I just looked at it, thought this might be good, put it on, and realized it doesn't work as good. And also there's a clear spot back there that was empty, so I just put some drift racing sponsor on there. I couldn't really do the wing mirrors. Nothing I could do about those. Now this one I did quite some extensive modifying on. Huge wide body kit, brand new boot. As you can see the rear tire on there. I've got to show I am rich. I'm actually not rich actually. I lost my job back in January, if you know, and I've been trying to get a job for the past few days. so I can actually pay for car insurance in America and everything else. So that's what I've been trying to do on that. So yeah, I'm not rich. Moving from one country to another is quite hard. So yeah, we've got that. What else we have is a Porsche. I'd say it's thick because I gave the rear a nice rear body kit. The front there was absolutely none, but this kind of matches. The back never really had a wide body kit, so this kind of makes it match, even though the proportions are all wrong and that, and it just doesn't match at all. Like, look at that. That does not match, but I had to make sure it looked alright. So from like a certain perspective, you'll see it looks alright, and I just gave it a thick license plate. That's about it. And now we have the Ferrari. I don't know why I called it racist. Oh shit, oh damn it, the O didn't load in. So yeah, 73, 73, 73, 73. That's basically what we did for it. That's about it. And that was the whole car basically. Yeah, that was my entire fucking car collection in NFS Heat Studios. I feel like I forgot an entire... No. Anyway, I'll edit everything. I'll put everything on screen and that for you all to see. So, yeah, that's about it. I've got to get going. I'll see you all in the next video. And if you have a question for me, make sure to comment down below. I respond to everything. Also, my Instagram, I can't comment about that. Somehow YouTube doesn't like me when I do that. So, when you're like, how do you do that car design in Madhouse 2? Can you tell me? And I'm like, okay, sure, here's my Instagram, just contact me. YouTube will automatically delete my comment when I do that. I don't know why. So basically, if you want my Instagram, it's John Lopez UK. I have the flying Porsche icon currently. Not the there's a few others. I don't know who the other ones are, but that's mine. Go check it out. No link in description because I'm not doing that. You just look it up on Instagram. You'll find me. That's about it. Alright. Peace. We'll see you all later. Oh wait, actually, hold on. No way. That was quite weird. I'll include that one then. Alright, peace.